Okay, guys, picture this. It's 3 a.m. You're currently flying over a neon purple version of your childhood neighborhood. Your high school chemistry teacher's there, but for some reason, he's a giant penguin wearing a tuxedo. You aren't surprised by this. In fact, you're having a very serious conversation with him about the importance of flossing. Then the alarm goes off. You blink open your eyes, the sunlight hitting your face, and within 10 seconds, the penguin, the purple sky, and the flight are gone. You're left with that weird, lingering dream fog, trying to explain to your partner, I was a bird, but also I was late for a test. We spend about 6 years of our lives in this psychedelic state. For centuries, we thought dreams were messages from the gods, or just brain farts while the system rebooted. But modern neuroscience is revealing something much cooler. Your dreams aren't just random static. They are the most intense, private, and essential software update that your brain ever runs. To understand dreams, we first have to talk about synaptic scaling. Every single day, you're bombarded with millions of bits of data. The color of a stranger's shirt, a weird headline you scrolled past, the specific way your boss sighed in a meeting. If your brain kept every single one of those connections, your head would literally run out of physical space and energy. This is where the synaptic homeostasis hypothesis comes in. While you're in REM, rapid eye movement sleep, your brain is acting like a brutal editor. It's going through the footage of your day and deciding what to keep and what to trash. Dreams are often the visual artifacts of this deletion process. That random person from the grocery store showing up in your dream, that's just your brain's way of saying, we don't need this file anymore, and dragging it to the trash bin. You aren't dreaming about them, you're dreaming them away. Now, have you ever noticed that you're rarely dreaming about math problems or filing taxes, but you frequently dream about being chased, being naked in public, or failing? This is because the amygdala, your brain's emotional center, is up to 30% more active during REM sleep than when you're awake. Meanwhile, the primary visual cortex is firing on all cylinders, but the prefrontal cortex, the logical, wait, this just doesn't make sense part of your brain, is almost completely offline. This creates a safe space for emotional processing. Research from UC Berkeley suggests that dreaming is like overnight therapy. REM sleep is the only time your brain is completely devoid of the stress molecule, noradrenaline. This allows you to reprocess upsetting or fearful memories in a chemically calm environment. You're divorcing the emotion from the memory. You wake up the next day not necessarily forgetting the bad thing that happened, but feeling less stung by it. Dreaming is how we heal. But why the nightmares? Why does your brain insist on simulating a scenario where all your teeth fall out while you're being hunted by a masked slasher? Enter the threat simulation theory. Evolutionary psychologists believe that dreaming evolved as a biological virtual reality trainer. In the safety of your bed, your brain can practice reacting to life-threatening situations. If you practice escaping a predator in your sleep, your neural pathways are better prepared if a real-life threat occurs. In the modern world, this translates to social threats. Dreaming about being unprepared for a presentation is just your brain running a drill to make sure you're sharp. You're not having a bad night. You're attending a mandatory safety seminar hosted by your subconscious. Ever wonder why so many famous inventions like the structure of the atom or the song Yesterday were discovered in dreams? During the day, our thinking is linear. We follow the tracks. But in the dreaming brain, the rules of physics and logic are suspended. This allows for hyper-associativity. Your brain starts connecting folder A, a conversation about gardening, with folder Z, quantum physics. This creative soup allows you to find patterns that your logical, waking brain would have dismissed as too weird. Research shows that after REM sleep, people are 40% better at solving word association puzzles. Your dreams are basically a think tank, where your brain is allowed to be as outside of the box as it wants. It's not just rest, it's the most creative part of your 24-hour cycle. One of the weirdest parts of dreaming is what's happening to your body. While your brain is racing at 100 miles per hour, your muscles are effectively paralyzed. This is called REM atonia. Your brain stems send a signal to your spinal cord to turn off your motor neurons. Why? Because you're a director who's also a method actor. If you're dreaming about winning a gold medal in the hurdles and your brain didn't paralyze your legs, you would literally sprint off your bed and into a wall. When this system glitches, we get sleepwalking, or on the flip side, sleep paralysis, where you wake up but the muscle lock hasn't turned off yet. It's terrifying, but it's actually a sign that your brain's safety lock is working exactly as intended, to keep you from acting out of your midnight adventures. The truth is, we're all lucid dreaming to some extent. We're just not always aware of it. While you can't always control the penguin teacher, you can influence the input of your midnight cinema. Here's a few examples. The 90-minute window. We dream in cycles. If you wake up feeling groggy, you likely interrupted a REM cycle. Try to time your sleep in 90-minute increments to wake up during the lighter stages. The dream journal. Your brain is designed to forget dreams to prevent memory contamination. If you want to remember them, write down one sentence the second you wake up. It pins the memory before the delete button hits. Then the blue light ban. Blue light suppresses melatonin, which delays REM sleep. If you want those vivid therapy dreams, put the phone away an hour before bed. Remember the phone video? It all connects. So the next time you wake up and feel silly because you were dreaming about a tuxedo-wearing penguin, don't brush it off. Your brain was busy filing away the junk, healing your emotional wounds, and training you for the threats of tomorrow. You aren't just sleeping. You're embarking on a high-stakes, big-budget neurological mission every single night. The truth is that dreaming is the price we pay for having such incredibly complex brains. We have to go a little crazy for 8 hours a night just to stay sane for the other 16. So if this deep dive into your own head made you want to take a nap, give that like button a clip, and even the subscribe button. And tell me in the comments, what's the weirdest dream that you've had lately? I'm convinced we're all living in the same bizarre cinematic universe. See you on the next one.